Chapter 8. What were your favorite toys as a child? I played cowboy and Indians. I had my hat and my boots, my feathers and vest, and I had my cap guns. You know the ones with the little red roll of caps that you loaded into the pistol, and then you fire them off with a bang. I loved those things. Then I had the little pedal car Jeep that made you feel like a real guy, pedaling around in the house and steering through the rooms. I got it for Christmas. When I took it outside as the weather got warmer and found that it was much harder to pedal in the yard. So on to the bicycle. In the days of the bicycle, I could pedal for hours and miles around the neighborhood. This was great exercise as I look back at it. But then it was just plain fun. This was how you got around from one friend's house to another and down to the corner store. Then one day I saw a kid that lived a couple of blocks away riding his go-kart. I had to have one. His dad had built this one for him, and his dad had all the tools and all the know-how. You could buy them ready to go, but they cost too much for us. My dad had bought a garden tractor, but he didn't use it very much. I got the idea to make my own go-kart using parts from his garden tractor. Brilliant. At first my dad thought I was wasting my time, but he saw that I was intent on getting it going. I was able to put the motor on a wide board, bolt on a front axle that actually turned left and right, and put wheels on the front and back, and we had a rolling go-kart. I could drive this thing around the house and even down the road. I was Mario Andretti. After a summer or two with various versions of my go-kart, I saw another motorized toy that I had to have. It was a motor scooter. I was about 12 years old and ready for the highway. I talked Mom and Dad into it, and they bought me a used one from a guy in Oakwood. It was a Cushman Highlander, and it was just perfect for me. I think I was the second kid in the area to have one, but the fad soon caught on, and then there were several. One time I talked my dad into letting me take it to the grandparents' farm in Perrysville, Indiana. So one weekend, with my dad on the seat just behind me and Mom driving the car behind us, off we went. It would go about 35 miles per hour, and it seemed like we would never get there, but we did. What a trip! That year the state passed a law that you had to have a driver's license to drive a motor scooter. I was only 14, so we had to sell it. Boo!